Everybody, Tangible God is tuning in with you today. Listen to all my kings and queens, grand rising, all day, every day. What does the universe want to tell us today? Thank you guys for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, don't forget to like, vibe, and subscribe with your girl, Tangible Goddess. I love you guys so much. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself, meditating daily, and just loving yourself as a whole. Yes, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Love, love, love yourself. I'm going to get me a drink before I started this video, but let me tell you about the video today. Also guys, I don't know if I said it or not, if this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and vibe with your girl. Today I'm going to be doing a special zodiac reading to let you know why you are being taken for granted. Yes, zodiacs, why are you personally being taken for granted? So I'm going to let you know, but let me give me a drink first. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I got me a drink. So yeah, let me let you know why you're being taken for granted. All the zodiacs. I don't know what I got going on with my hair today, guys. You gotta, you know how I do. Excuse me, guys. And thank you for tuning in. I love you, love you, love you, guys. So let's get this reading popping. Enough with the shenanigans. Why are you being taken for granted? The first sign that we're going to focus on is Aries. Aries. So Aries, your fire sign. Why are you being taken for granted? Because you're way too adventurous. Yeah. I was just looking at my notes that I wrote. It's you are known for the person who just get up and go. And it's okay for you to miss out on something, a few things, and just say that you're not up to it. Because people be like, I know Aries is coming. They always come. You be the one that just get up and go and get stuff done, and you're motivated. You'll be like, I'll do it. I got this done. You know, you call up Aries, they ready to go and making moves, and people just jump on your boat and make the moves with you, and they ain't really doing nothing. So you don't want to be taken for granted. Just miss out on a few things and be like, nah, I'm not going this time. I got something else to do. I'm not up to it. So you won't be taken for granted. Okay, so the next sign is Taurus. Taurus. So Taurus, why are you being taken for granted? Because you're way too reliable. Yes, you're way too reliable. People be like, I know Taurus got my back. I'm going to go spend the night at Taurus' house. And yeah, I'll get a ride from Taurus, you know. She going to give me a ride. She's reliable. I know she'll do it. So go straight to the Taurus. So that's why you're being taken for granted. You're way too reliable. So make sure that balance yourself out. Make sure that you surround yourself with people who are reliable as well. You won't feel like you won't be taken for granted, because just like you got their back, they're gonna have your back. Okay, Taurus. So you won't have to be like Janet Jackson, say, what have you done for me lately in a relationship? Okay, so surround yourself with reliable people, Taurus. And by the way, Janet Jackson is a Taurus. Okay. So guys, the next sign we got is Gemini. Gemini. I think I got my volume down. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me make sure. It's up. Is it up? Listen. Yeah, it's up. It's up. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Gemini. Let's show you that again. Why are you being taken for granted? Because you're way too cool. You're just too cool for your own good, and that's why you're being taken advantage of. It's like the Gemini. You know where to go. You know the latest information, news, and everybody come to you. You put the parties together. You be like, oh, we finna go here, we finna go there. You know all the latest gets and going. So you be making all the plans all the time. And it'll wear you out. You'll be like, dang, I'm just taking for granted. I'm always doing that. So in order for you to not be taken for granted, chill and let someone else come up with the plans. Let someone else throw the party, Gemini. Yeah, because they'll be like, Gemini know where to go. I'm going to call them. Chill out and say, let somebody else make the plans. You won't be feeling like you're being taken for granted. Surround yourself with people who take charge. Okay? So, Cancer. Cancer, let's see. Why are you being taken for granted, Cancer? You want to know why, Cancer? It's because you're way too nurturing. Yeah, you're way too nurturing, Cancer. That's why you've been taken for granted. You always make sure that everybody's okay. But what you gotta do is take your space and make sure that you are in nurturing relationships. Allow someone else to make sure that you're okay. Because they'll be like, I don't feel good. I'm about to call Cancer. Because they're going to make sure I'm okay and nurture me back to health. So make sure that you got someone in your life, Cancer, that's nurturing just like you are. You won't be taken for granted. Yeah. So the next one we got is Leo. Leo. Why are you being taken for granted? It's because you're way too confident. You just got all the confidence. You're like the type of person that somebody, you can't get in the club, you be like, bring Leo along, they get you in. You be like, I know it's hard to get in this club. Leo get you right up front. They the boss, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of confidence where you be like, man, I want to go parasailing. I'm going to call Leo because they're going to do it with me. You know what I'm saying? So how you cannot be taken for granted is you don't have to be on all the time. You ain't got to be the one that's like, I'm going to do it all the time. Let somebody else be the boss. Let somebody else shine their light. Let someone else be the so-called life of the party instead of you all the time, Leo. You ain't got to be on. You be like, I got to be on. They look for me to be on. Chill out, Leo. Let somebody else be on. Let them be the life of the party and get you in something. Have some boss people in your life. Okay, Leo? Yeah. You won't feel like you've been taken for granted. Okay, the next sign we got is Virgo. Virgo, why are you being taken for granted? You've been taken for granted, Virgo, because you way too organized. You're way too organized. You got you come to people's house and put all their stuff together, put everything in alphabetical order. They probably be looking at you. Probably put the clothes together. You do it all by yourself, Virgo. But what you need to do is, in order to not feel like you're being taken for granted, is let somebody else do it. Be like, I'm going to let you figure it out. Watch them and let them figure out how to get their stuff organized, how to get their clothes together. Teach them. That way they'll know. So then you'll come home or come to whatever your situation is and be like, oh, okay, I see they organized this stuff, got this stuff all where it's supposed to be. You won't feel like you're being taken for granted. You won't be taken for granted because they know by you teaching them how to get it together instead of doing it all the time by yourself. Let them get it together. Let them figure it out. You won't be taken for granted, Virgo, with your organized self. Okay, the next sign we got is Libra. Libra, why are you being taken advantage of? You know why, Libra? You'll never guess. You are just way too friendly for your own good. You're too friendly. You do everything. Your friends want to go somewhere, you meet them there. Even if you don't want to go, you go get them some. You help them out. You cheer them along. You the peacemaker. You be like, somebody calls you up at the spur of a moment and be like, I want to go to so-and-so, but I don't want to go by myself. And you be like, I'll go with you. You're just a good friend, Libra. Yes, you are. But you can feel taken for granted. That's how you get taken for granted, by being too much of a good friend. Surround yourself with good friends. Yeah. They'll be like, I'll call Libra, they gonna come with me, okay? You be like, what you need to do also, Libra, learn to say no. You know, be like, not today, I don't feel like it. I'ma just chill, not today. You remember that lady? Yeah, just be like, not today. I'm finna chill. And you won't feel like you've been taking it for granted, because that's what you like to do. You're a friendly person, but don't say yes all the time. Say no sometimes. No, no. Okay, Libra? For your own good. Okay, the next sign we got is Scorpio. Scorpio. Why are you being taken for granted, Scorpio? You know why? Do you know why? You are just too trustworthy. Too trustworthy. You're way too trustworthy. So everybody come to you with their little nasty, little dirty, little secrets. They be like, ooh, I can't believe I did this last night. Let me call Scorpio and tell them, because they gonna be like, they ain't gonna believe the kind of crap I did. I just don't want them to tell nobody. They don't want you to tell nobody. So you keeping little dirty little secrets that's probably putting you in an awkward position, and you like, hey, that's my friend too, and they did that to my friend. Now I gotta keep this dirty little secret. You all in an awkward position, stressed out, feeling like you're being taken for granted by keeping their dirty little secrets. What you need to do, Scorpio, is be like, you know what? I don't want to know. Don't bring me the gossip. Go tell somebody else. Okay? Yeah. Tell them to tell your dirt to someone else. Don't allow people to put you in an awkward position where you're holding their dirty little secrets all the time, Scorpio. You won't feel like you're being taken for granted, okay? Yeah. Okay, so the next sign that we got, let me take a little drink. Fire. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, do you know why you are being taken advantage of? Taken for granted, I meant to say. Why you're being taken for granted? Because you're way too philosophical. Yeah, you're way too philosophical. Yes, they will take your mind for granted, Sagittarius, because you got all the good information. You know exactly what people need to do in order to move and make great moves and get on. You put people on. Yes, Sagittarius. You reveal the big universal questions and people wondering why this, why that. You got all the answers. Make sure you're able to talk about your life, Sagittarius, in order to not be taken for granted. Talk about your life. Make sure you can talk to someone that you can go deep with and talk about your personal, emotional feelings. And just your real life, your personal life. Not so much political, not so much work related, all that stuff. Just make sure you can talk to someone about you, so you won't feel like you're being taken for granted, Sagittarius, for all your great wisdom. Yeah. Get those deep relationships where you can talk about you, Sagittarius, in your life. Okay? Capricorn. Capricorn, do you know why you are being taken for granted, Capricorn? You are just way too hard working. Okay? Capricorn, you work way too hard. That's why you're being taken for granted. Because you work too hard. You do everything. Capricorn come in and everybody just sitting back and watching. And you getting everything done. They talking and laughing and they're around you, but they ain't helping you. So what you need to do, Capricorn, is start delegating, giving out orders. Say, hey, they gonna be called because this is gonna be Capricorn. We need your help, Capricorn. Come help us out. What we gonna do? Call Capricorn. They get the shit done. Okay, so what you want to do before you start doing everything, delegate. Say, okay, yeah, I can get this done, but I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to do this. Start delegating stuff. That way, You need help too. Say, hey, I need help too. I can do this, but I need help too. So you won't be feeling like you've been taken for granted, because everybody be working. They won't be just sitting back watching you work. Everybody's working. Okay, Capricorn, so that's how you won't be taken for granted. Next zodiac is Aquarius. Aquarius. Why are you being taken for granted? Because you are way too objective. Way too objective. You look at the situation from the big picture, you get the whole perspective. So people come to you with questions all the time and telling you their situations, gossip, what happened, and you be like, yeah, I can see, because you can see that side, you can see their side, and so they kind of look at you like this big information person, and they just come to you for advice, and you be like, yeah, do this and this and that. In the meantime, who's asking Aquarius what's going on with you? What's going on? Talk to me about what's going on with you. But what you got to do, Aquarius, in order to not feel like you're being taken for granted, be like, you know what? I got to ask you something. I'm going through something. Let me ask you, what should I do in this situation? You know, let them know I'm not no robot. I'm not just here to give information. I'm human too. I got feelings too. I'm going through some stuff too. So Aquarius, what you got to do is start asking people, wait, what do you think about this? Show them that you have feelings too. I need some advice as well, okay? And surround yourself with those beautiful people that can give you advice, okay? You won't be taken for granted. Pisces, do you know why you are being taken for granted? Huh? Do you know, Pisces? You are just way, way, way too empathetic. Okay? Way too empathetic. You just listen to everybody's problem and complain and all of this, and you give them advice. You might make them laugh and cheer them up, make them forget about their problems. In the meantime, you're getting walked over. Nobody's calling to cheer you up. You're just a good listener. You're way too empathetic, and you listen to everybody. It's time for you to stand up, Pisces, and make a stand and be like, you know what? I'll talk to you later. You ain't got to stay on the phone for hours listening to their sad stories that they got to say. Stand up for yourself and be like, you know what? I was in some good energy. I don't feel like hearing this right now. This is just messing up my cheek. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. And just make sure that you got people in your life that's empathetic too to what's going on in your life. And open up, Pisces. That's your key. Open up and let them know, hey, I got some stuff going on too. I can't just listen to your stuff and be sad about your stuff. I can't take it no more, okay? I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Okay, Pisces? That way, that's your nature. But, get out of it sometimes. You ain't got to be the one that be empathetic all the time and mess up your good energy, okay? So be like, I'll talk to you later, bye. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you like. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Blessings to all my kings and queens. Grand rising all day, every day. Peace.